All right, so now from my angle, so I'm gonna go all the way into the rock crawl mode, put us into neutral. That way it'll go into 4-wheel drive low. Swaybar disconnect is on. Hit OK to everything, and front differential locked as well. And we have that front camera. So, really it drives super slow like this, obviously for low. I mean, we're going 2 miles an hour and that's me giving it some throttle. But already, like, the cameras, the technology is really nice, but I like how the mechanics are also there in this. We got the drone this time, so we got some cool shots, but it's also pretty easy to see where my tires are going, especially with the hood the way it's designed and those huge fender flares. So this is where I got caught up last time on this one bump right there. So just coming up to that, give it some momentum this time. And the back hits and momentum. There we go. Oh, that is a much better walk, just kind of doing that. Front looking good right there?
Yeah.
All right, getting up that tire, or that bump. This thing just conquers everything as I get stuck. All right, give it more gas. There we go. Wouldn't hurt to air down. We're at 38 PSI, so if I was down to like 20, I think that'd be a lot better. But now this bump right here, hit it, and right up. Gosh, this thing. And the back's gonna hit it, and up. All right, there we go. Now we're onto this one. And once again, you can just see how close that is. And walk right up it. We have over a 40-degree approach angle. Like, it's insane. And we are at 19, 20 degrees climbing up that rock. It is just wild what this thing can do. Like, rock crawling is insane, and it's a independent front suspension. You know, this is not a solid axle like a 392 Wrangler. I feel like 99% of people, this is more than enough off-road capabilities, and you still get on-road capabilities that the Jeep can't handle. I'm such a big fan and I'm so impressed. This thing is amazing. And keep in mind, if you don't want to spend obviously 90-something thousand dollars, a normal Bronco for, you know, maybe 40 to 50 grand, even a base model can actually do all of this stuff. So I think Ford did a great job making it to where anybody can buy a Bronco and anybody can do anything in a Bronco. You don't have to get fully loaded one. Man, oh man, this thing is a beast. Let's just take a quick look at what we did. It will not come off on camera, but it was so sick. Like, all that is so far away. That's gonna be a sick drone shot.
That was good.
This thing, guys, the Raptor Bronco is a beast. Look at this ground clearance. Like, literally, you can just do it all on this thing. I have no complaints.
Ooh, that's a hike.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that was really good.
I have no complaints. That was better than the first time.
It was.
I gave it a little momentum on that one spot.
Yeah, yeah.
I think if we were aired down to 20, it would be just a little better, but
yeah,
this is literally factory, a road-ready Raptor, and it rock crawled like a cakewalk, nothing.
Yeah. 25, 20 PSI would be better.
Yeah.
More ideal, but, you know.
Yeah, not bad.
Our vehicle, sure.
Yeah, not bad. You can see we got a little bit of flex in the tire, so it's not too hard. It's at 38, but look at this. Like, this thing's amazing. There's so much clearance. Gosh, this thing's nuts.